Today, on the early morning show, Karen of customer service. Have you ever dealt with customer service so bad, she hung up on you? Ah! Let's cue the rooster and get this show started. Chick didn't just hang up on me.
Every time I need this shit, devil make another.
Hey man, if you got something that you believe in and you believe that you can do it and nobody else do, just go for it. It's your life.
My life is moving fast, I gotta slow it down. Yeah, now I got it, they all come around. But when I ain't have it, they nowhere to be found. Yeah, I had to stick with the ones who stay down. And now a lot of people say I changed on them, because I'm whipping in the range on them. I don't think I'm acting different, I just found out that these folks ain't in my interest. And you ain't got a lot to kick it. I messed around and pulled a whole foe up. Banging zero, I roll up. I don't do it, boy, you gotta grow up. My mom's scared to believe me, I gotta show her that I don't.
Good morning, guys. Today we're talking about Karen in the workplace. You just thought that woman had where she was outside insulting people and bothering them and chasing them down for the manager or the police? She exists in the workplace also. So we're talking about Karens in the workplace. They have jobs too, just like anybody else. They have a place they have to work at. But on the jobs, they do one or two things. They either piss off the people that they work with, or outside of that, they piss off the people that they service. So we're going to try one first. Have you ever called and you had a problem with your credit card or something like that? And you're like, I need to get this fixed. If I don't get this fixed, the charge won't get off of there. I won't get my money. And you accidentally talk to Karen. Not the good guy or somebody else that would have helped you, but you got Karen. And what does she do? Hold her nose. I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to help you as best as I can. Now, the last thing Karen wants you to do is to talk to her manager. She don't mind talking to anybody else's manager. But she gets you so hot by correcting you and giving you the whole deal on why you should have paid it early or why it's your fault and it's not the company's fault and they're doing the best they can, that you get so pissed off, you tell us one way to go. And what does she do ultimately? Give you to the manager, who may be Karen too. Sir, we have a policy not to policy in our policy. Who gives a shit about a fucking policy, right? Now, the other thing she does, if she's not pissing you off, getting your electric bill cut off, your water bill cut off by mistake, the charge off your credit card, your money went to somebody else, your direct pay, and you know you had to pay your rent. She screwed that up and didn't take credit for that. She has coworkers that she works with. And man, the coworkers don't like this chick on the fucking job. So what happens is, if they do anything, she keeps it a secret, but she takes it to the manager. She never tries to let them know she's doing it, but she takes it directly to the manager. I seen this employee do this, that employee do that, and that other one do that. And she always sneak. She thinks she's going to get her promoted or something like that by sucking up, kissing butt. But nobody wants this woman around, especially when they find out who Karen really is. The self-righteous Karen. So, you can't do anything. If you showed up a half a minute late for work, she would annotate that and tell later on. You see? So, we want you guys' story this morning. Let me know if when you were paying like a bill and she messed you up. If you called a cable company, she messed you up. If you called the police and she messed you up. Maybe Karen's your mother. Maybe she's your sister. And you got some family members. Oh God. If you didn't hold back, what would happen, right? So let us know, what is your Karen story? Make it as long as possible, because people online, they love to read these stories. But one thing about Karen stories, they're all true, brother. They're all true. Because they're going to get you. Just like you see open a video, you're going to be cursing on that phone. And Karen may be cursing back at you. She might even slam the phone down on you. So tell us what you think. Give us your input. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because that's how we get paid, right? We'll be back in just a moment. Karen. It's 5 o'clock on a planet somewhere, and we're about to get our drink on. Welcome to the Man's Bartender. fellas, what's up, and welcome once again to what? The Man's Bartender. Today, we're doing cocktails. We're going to be using vermouth, some Sprite, green olives, and an orange, okay? Tastes good. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing we want to do, we're going to use a barrel shaker. You guys might have heard me talk before. That's what we're going to mix the drinks in. So what I want to do is I want to add some ice to the bottom of that barrel shaker, right? Tricky. We want to add some ice to the bottom of it because we're going to shake it. Now, when you're using a barrel shaker, you don't really want to put the ice a little bit less than half. You know, you're trying to chill the drink before you add it to the actual ice that you have inside of a glass. And you see I have a couple of small glasses here. I always make 2 drinks. Alright, so this particular one, put that on in momentarily. We're going to also need an orange wedge. So I'll go ahead and cut that bad boy in advance. Alright, so it doesn't matter really how you do it. As long as it's cut in half. You can pre-cut them before your guests come over. It's up to you. Alright, so we'll cut that one. We'll cut it in half again. Now, when you want to decorate it or something like that, you can just use just a wedge. So if I cut that at that corner like that at an angle, I can create a wedge. Just like sometimes people create a wedge in your relationship, right? Alright, so I'll cut that one as well. Pop that one down in there. And we'll go ahead and start the mixture. Now for this particular one, you want to use about, if we're doing one person, about 2 ounces of vermouth. So we're going to do 2 of them, so that's 4 ounces of vermouth. Now into the barrel shaker, we got the measuring at the top, that's 2 ounces, at the bottom is 1. So we need a couple of those to make 4 ounces. Woo! Oh, the good stuff. And of course you know 2 and 2 is what? 4? That's done. Then we want about 6 ounces of the Sprite. Now, normally you do mixed drinks, some of them require no more than ice at the first level. So, if you want to figure out the 6 ounces of Sprite, it's about the same height. Okay? Now, at the same time, inside of the pour, I've added the 4 ounces. You want to take that orange and squeeze the juice of half an orange in there. Okay, because that's going to add to the flavor of that drink. That's going to add to the flavor, and also the nuttiness of that green olive is going to add to it. Okay, so we've done that. Now we go ahead and put the lid on that one. And that's not a lot of vermouth in there, so just normal shake. Doesn't require over the shoulder, that sort of thing. Listen up, if it gets cold, and you know what I told you before, when it gets cold, what do? You can write an S on the container, right? Alright, so there we have it. And we try to be even with this. Now that's an actual measure right there. So you can make sure everybody gets the right amount. Alright, one there. There. Let's see if we can add up a little bit more. Looks like almost a half. Because when we shook it along with that orange juice, made a little bit extra. Alright, so each one of those made about 2.5 ounces when I add the orange juice with it. Alright, so now I'm going to add to that, move all that stuff out of the way, an olive. A green olive. Now, you could add, if you wanted to, a little bit of olive juice. And like I said, an olive has like a nutty flavor to it. Thank God they packed these things in there so tight that way you couldn't get it out. Alright, one in there. And one for the other one. Yeah, just a little bit of olive juice. There. There and stir. And there you have it, a cocktail made with vermouth, orange slice, a little bit of orange juice, and an olive. Always to you guys, enjoy. Stick around the segment we got coming up. You don't want to miss it. Whoa. Woohoo. I'll see you in a minute. I don't want to drink on it. Later.
I hope to see you back next time on The Man's Bartender. Join me each week, and we're going to be making some great drinks, some crazy drinks, and stuff that you prepare for your friends at a party where it looks like you've been a bartender for a long time. Thank you for watching A-Minute. And now, here is your AM weather forecast around the United States for Tuesday, November the 8th, 2020. Washington, D.C., highs 46 degrees, mostly sunny, winds north-northwest, 8 miles per hour. Montgomery, Alabama, highs 54 degrees, mainly sunny, winds northwest, 7 miles per hour. Wilmington, Delaware, highs 43 degrees, partly cloudy, winds northwest, 15 miles per hour. Phoenix, Arizona, highs 80 degrees, partly cloudy, winds east, 9 miles per hour. Louisville, Kentucky, highs 45 degrees, partly cloudy, winds west-southwest, 4 miles per hour. Richmond, Virginia, highs 48 degrees, mostly sunny, winds northwest, 10 miles per hour. And finally, Baltimore, Maryland, highs 46 degrees, mostly sunny, winds northwest, 14 miles per hour. And now, your preview for Killer Wives coming this Friday. Make sure you subscribe to the men's channel so you're notified, and be sure to hit the bell. And now, we bring you Killer Wives, Episode 8, Recipe for Death. These are the case facts against Susan Embert, who poisoned, shot, and cremated her own husband to avoid prison. Isn't trust a bitch? Albany, Georgia, the birthplace of famed singer Ray Charles and television chef Paula Deen, but also made famous for the murder of one Mr. Jake Embert.
I wrote this song for you. Wanna hear it? I thought about you today. You're on your way.
Every time I need this shit, devil make another.
Hey man, if you got something that you believe in